What if one of the most influential books in history was shaped not just by faith, but by politics? In 1604, King James I of England faced a dangerous problem. Religious division was weakening his control. Different Bible translations were being used to challenge the monarchy, encourage resistance, and argue that loyalty to God came before loyalty to the king. James understood something rulers throughout history have always known. Whoever controls the story can control the people. To regain control, James commissioned a single official English Bible that every church in England would use. He assembled 47 elite scholars, divided into committees at Westminster, Oxford, and Cambridge. These men were brilliant linguists and theologians, but they were not free to translate however they wished. James gave them strict rules. They were told to base their work largely on the bishop's Bible and avoid controversial notes like those in the Geneva Bible, which Puritans used to criticize kings and church authority. One instruction carried enormous political weight. Use the word church instead of congregation whenever possible. That choice mattered. Congregation suggested power belonged to ordinary believers gathered together. Church reinforced the authority of bishops, institutions, and ultimately the king himself. A single translation choice quietly strengthened the structure James depended on. Published in 1611, the King James Bible became a masterpiece of English literature. Phrases like the salt of the earth, a thorn in the flesh, and a labor of love entered everyday language. Its influence on English-speaking culture is impossible to overstate. But the text it was built on had limitations. The translators relied heavily on the Textus Receptus, a Greek New Testament compiled by Erasmus in 1516, using only a handful of manuscripts. For part of Revelation, Erasmus had no complete Greek source and translated missing verses back into Greek from Latin, reconstructing passages himself. Translation choices also reflected politics. The Greek word ekklesia, meaning assembly, became church. Episkopos, meaning overseer, became bishop, reinforcing hierarchy and authority. Earlier translation traditions, including their mistakes, were preserved to maintain continuity and unquestioned power. James died in 1625, but the Bible bearing his name outlived him by centuries. It shaped Christianity, the English language, the British Empire, and American culture itself. Its beauty and spiritual impact are undeniable, but so is the politics behind it. And if stories like this fascinate you, follow for more hidden history, forgotten truths, and the real stories behind the world's most powerful ideas.